Good evening. Once again, friends, on behalf of the students, staff, parents, and to the Grand Rapids Public Schools Board of Education, I want to say thank you for your continued support. I am Teresa Weatherall Neal. I am your superintendent of the Grand Rapids Public Schools. It's hard to believe that this is my 7th time standing before you as your superintendent for MindShare. Almost unbelievable. This is our 15th anniversary for celebrating. 15 years ago, I was a secretary sitting one cubicle away from this just this building here with Joan, Sekia, and the DeVosses, and Meyer family. So many of us that came together to look at what should we do for the students in the Grand Rapids Public Schools system. So I was a secretary then, and here I am now as your superintendent. Thanks to the generosity of so many of you in this room, not only sticking with us, but for believing in the children in the Grand Rapids Public Schools. What a difference we've made. It truly has been the heart of this community to believe that every single child in the Grand Rapids Public Schools is worthy of the investment. You could have done so many things with your time, your talent, your treasures, but you chose to invest in the Grand Rapids Student Advancement Foundation. I want to say thank you to Michelle. I'm not sure where you are. It's hard to see from here. Michelle, thank you to you, your staff, to the board members of the Grand Rapids Student Advancement Foundation, because we've just continued to soar to new heights for these children. We focus now on the whole child. Our great music program, we didn't have music at all times, you guys. The great music program, art, reading, athletics, college visits, right? School libraries. We have new schools, our IB schools. Coit Creative Arts will become an IB school, our museum school. And there's so many other wonderful things that we have in the district now because of you in this room. We continue our success. Our graduation rates are up once again, over 50%, more than 50%. College career readiness scores are up for the 6th consecutive year, and this year, we've had the 3rd highest composite scores in the county. You guys, gains in the county. It isn't easy. It is not easy to make the gains. And yet, we've had those high gains for our students. And that's something that we in this community can be proud of. Dual enrollment is up by 50%. For one particular group of students, you guys, an entire race of students, it's up by over 500%. Not only are they enrolling in college, they're passing the classes, right? That's a way out of poverty. Our children were not in the game. But when you have children passing classes, an increase of 500%, that is because of you in this room, people believing in these children. Chronic absenteeism, down by 30%. We all know it's important to show up, but we had to help people get there. And we did. We did just that. We were able to remove 16 of our schools from the priority list. And you may think that's not a big deal. It's a major deal, you guys. The state is taking over schools, districts across the state, Michigan Department of Education, but not here in Grand Rapids, because we did it the Grand Rapids way. We came together. Last year, we had our first enrollment increase in 2 decades. Our bond projects. Look around the city, you guys. We are building beautiful buildings for these children. Joan and I talked this earlier. School buildings last 50 years, 100 years. You guys, we have invested in our children, and they will have school buildings for the next 50, 60 years because of us, because of people in this room saying, I believe in you. With your support, our transformation plan is working, and it continues to work. We know that we are building these children, their future is unlimited. If we believe in them, they can do anything. But we need to continue to stick together. We need to continue to stay focused. I need you to stay with me again. I asked you that before. I'll continue to ask you that. It has been 15 years with so many families in this community. Joan and Peter, Doug and Maria, the Meyer family, I'm sure you're here somewhere. They were with us at the very beginning. So many people 15 years ago believed in us. Karen, you were a part of it. We were all there to say we are going to turn this around, and we need to continue to focus on that. Our next phase of the transformation plan, and I will roll that out in the next couple of months because there is another phase, you guys. I want you to know that we will go as hard as we have. But before we do that, I want to talk to you about something. You've read a lot in the newspaper, and people have said don't say this, but I'm going to say it because I am Teresa, and I can't help but say it. Sorry, John Hemholt, wherever you are. I'm going to go off script. You guys, listen. Don't believe all that mess you read in the newspaper. I am your superintendent. I am committed to you. I am committed to these children. I am committed to this city, and I will see the transformation through. I will continue. So let's put it all to rest. This is our transformation plan, and I will see the next phase to fruition. Have a nice night.